Hello everyone. Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025. The time's around 10:15 p.m. Eastern, and the temperature is minus 3 degrees Celsius here in the city of Toronto. Hello everyone. Nice to see you, Juanita and Flick Hunter and Toronto Walker. Welcome, Toronto Walker, who has a walking channel in Toronto himself. Dave in Bangor, Maine. How you doing, my friend? We are here on Queen Street West, here in the, I guess, fashion district they call it. And we are going to do a little walk around Toronto this evening. And our buddy Medano is in the chat. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome on this cold night here in Toronto. And Toronto Walker says, wait, aren't you from the United States? Well, I do live in San Francisco, but Toronto is the city of my birth. I was born right here in the city of Toronto. And I grew up in a smaller town outside the city called St. Thomas. And we have Coleslaw with us and Canadian Vasily. What's up, my friends? Canadian Vasily, also a live streamer from right here in the city of Toronto. Let's go for a little walk, folks. I'm going to put on my gloves, so I may not be able to do flip the camera much, but it's cold. And we're starting out here on Queen Street West, which is the area where we walked when we had the Triple T meetup with Henry back in August, and we had a whole bunch of people at that meetup. Met so many of our good friends here in the chat and amongst the Toronto live streaming community. And this is a very bustling area during the day. It certainly was the day that we had the Triple T meetup. Of course, it's like cold and stuff tonight, so I don't know how many people we're going to see on the streets. Canadian Vasily, I'm going to call you CV, says Coleslaw. Coleslaw is the resident comedian of the channel. Well, him and Kurt Affair tend to fight it out for the crown of comedy. The Jerry Seinfeld of the chat, one might say. Got a nice little furniture store here, Urban Barn. I have a feeling it's probably not cheap. $5,000 giveaway. That might get you a couch. They don't put the stickers on there. David Collum is with us. Sorry, I'm gonna have trouble scrolling back because, well, I don't actually need to wear a glove on both hands, I guess. Let's not until my hands freeze anyways. And David's saying it's been a while. Yeah, I've been on a bit of a break. Dave Averino is with us as well. Trisha Ferreira says hello from Whidbey Island in Washington. This is a strange place to have my hotel room. Well, this is one of the more fun parts of the city. And I wouldn't say I know Toronto very well. I mean, I don't live here. I never really grew up here. But we walked around this area for the Triple T meetup, so it is pretty familiar to me from that day a few months ago. I know that if I keep going this way, I think I'll end up over at Nathan Phillips Square, or at least close anyways. Value Village Boutique. Ooh, so it's not just Value Village, it's the Value Village Boutique. That's interesting. And this is Future and the Infinity Room. Hello, sir. How you doing? YouTube says hi. And already everybody in Toronto is friendly on the streets. Tony Lagos is here. Hello, my friend. In the beautiful city of Toronto. I'll have a coffee. Yes. I would like to have a coffee from the greatest coffee shop that's ever been invented, Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons. There is no greater coffee shop in the world. I don't know, Cole. Maybe you'll have to come check it out. Maybe you'll be there forever. Osmo's has, I believe they have good shawarmas. People have been saying good things about Osmo's on different people's channels. This is the Dime Roadhouse. Cool dive bar. You can tell there's a lot of bars and stuff around here. It's a pretty big commercial area. Don't jinx us, Cole. I don't know how good my data plan is in Canada, so don't jinx us here. And Jack Spencer's with us. Hello, Jack Spencer. Joe Fresh. Joe Fresh sells clothing. Yes, Cole is house sitting for me at one of my mansions. It's the one over in Seacliff with the beautiful view of the Golden Gate Bridge. Cole, don't you have any parties in there and destroy my house, okay? This is called Bar Karma. Looks like a cool bar. That's right, Trisha says I'm from California. I wouldn't even say I'm really from California, but I do currently live there. When somebody asks me where I'm from, the answer is St. Thomas, Ontario. Rosie's Burgers. Wendy's, can't go wrong with Wendy's. Tomorrow will be a 44th celebration for you. Well, happy birthday, Toronto Walker. Happy early birthday, my friend. And Brent Stone is in the house. What's up, Brent? How you doing, my man, from Colorado? We're in Toronto today. We'll be here tomorrow, too. And we've got... we're here on Queen Street West, heading towards. I think I might be able to make it to Nathan Phillips Square. I don't know. I don't know how far it is. I can't really remember.
Basically pretending to be this sort of place.
You haven't been there in many years, eh, Trisha? This is my third time in Toronto within a year. I was here back in May. I was here back in August. I think jaywalking should be allowed when it's this cold. Hey, Boom Shakalaka, what's up, my man? And Israel Morales, what's up, Israel? How's Mexico? This is the 6th dispensary. They've got they're really going on the Toronto nickname called the 6, spelt with a 6. Looks frosty. It's cold. It's -3 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm a 25-minute walk from Phillips Square. That's not too bad. Most lives, I'm not going to go for 3 hours tonight, I don't think, but I think I could do at least 25 more minutes. Yes, Electric Tattoo. Ooh, they're open late too. Go get drunk and go get yourself a midnight tattoo, right? Isn't that how people do it? And you wake up the next morning and you got some girl name tattooed to your butt and you don't even remember what she looks like.
I was like, why don't you want to go?
There's this.
Oh, there's a John Ferreira. 26 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's not the end of the world, you know, 26, 27 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not, you're gonna freeze to death. No, I'm not speaking from experience, David. I don't have any girls' tattoos named to my butt. Maybe somewhere else, but not to my butt. I'm just kidding. As we have a nice view of the famous CN Tower. The CN Tower is the tallest building in North America, taller than all the buildings in the United States. There's not one single building in the entire United States taller than the CN Tower. 1,783 feet. I don't know how many centimeters that is. You'll have to ask someone from who's lived in Canada for longer than me. Chris Mills is with us. What's up? Yeah, it stopped snowing. That's true. It was snowing earlier in St. Thomas. There's Tim Hortons, but I'm going to hold off on that. We'll see how I feel later. Loveshop.ca. Love Shop. The Love Shop's still open. They're open late. Brent, I don't have plans to meet up, but I would love to. Horseshoe Tavern and A&W. Okay, cool. There was another A&W down there about 15 minutes walk, so there's a good number of A&Ws around here. I love A&W teen burgers. Well, boom shakalaka, Google is not always right. In fact, I am 100% certain that the CN Tower, which stands at 1,783 feet, is taller than the World Trade Center, which stands at 1,776 feet. Only because if you subtract 1,776 from 1,783, you got 7 more feet. So regardless of what Google says, math says differently, my friend. The A&W used to be a record store. Neville 2000, Neville 6000, what's up? And Epic Nation HD in the house. I made an Insta group chat. Okay, cool. We'll meet up tomorrow, Epic. We couldn't to Epic Liam couldn't make it tonight, but that's okay. Okay, thank you for the update, Canadian Vasily. This looks like a cool bar here with the Guinness awning. It's beautiful, right, Cole? But now when it gets on the lens. TD Bank used to be Silver Snail. Oh, okay, cool. And this is Aritzia, and another tattoo parlor. And the Great Canadian Socks Shop. Ooh, I thought it was going to be something else. The Great Canadian Socks Shop. Nice condo here. You'd like to live way up there? Have some view, wouldn't you? Utterly free, hello. And Excess used to be the location of Baka Z. Oh, okay, cool. Karina Thompson's with us. Hello, Karina. Oh, no worries, Neville. Neville's got his finger on the pulse of Toronto, that's for sure. He knows this city like the back of his hand. Kebabs done right. Who doesn't love a good kebab? Lens of a Nomad, still jet lagged. What's up, Lens? Came back from the Philippines. Wow, that's awesome, dude. Hope you enjoyed your time there. So we have a look at the beautiful CN Tower once again, which, even though Google says it's not, it is the tallest building in all of North America. Never trust Google. City TV, Much Music. Oh, yes, that used to be around here. That's right. Oh, you're still in the Philippines. Ah, okay, gotcha. I love the color scheme. Does anyone know what the color scheme is on the CN Tower tonight? Did they change it up like how they do with the Empire State Building, where it represents different things? Where you're going to Cebu City. That's cool. And we have Jazz with us. Welcome, Jazz. Welcome everyone to the chat here. We are in the beautiful city of Toronto, one of the greatest cities in the world. Certainly Canada's largest and most multicultural city. And the place where I was born a long time ago in a galaxy far away.
Oh, my bad. That's my two favorite things to do right now. Eat and drink. Oh my god.
The CN Tower's color scheme changes for different reasons and also for special occasions. Very cool. Yeah, Brent Stone, that's a good way of putting it. That Neville is to Toronto as HD Apex is to San Francisco. They both know their way around their home cities very well. That looks cold, eh? Yeah, it's cold, eh? It's real cold out here, eh, Hoser? Real cold. Doesn't get much colder than this. Slippery out there tonight, says cold hard Toronto. It is, I do have to be careful. It's not icy. It's just like slushy. Welcome, cold hard Toronto. And Carol Ali is with us. Welcome, Carol. Israel's asking if it's cold. Well, it's all relative. -3 is cold. -20 is colder. Jazz and Blues Bar. Okay, now we're talking, guys. This is called the Rex. Probably have a good time over here on a Thursday night in Toronto. One World Trade Center is only 7. Exactly, Vasily. So Google is misleading us, right? By saying that the World Trade Center is the tallest building, when clearly, when you do the math, it works out as though CN Tower is taller, right? I mean, at least the math degree that I got from Western Ontario, certainly, that's what they taught me, that 1783 was bigger than 1776. Me and all the mathematicians could be wrong, though. Do they plow the streets or salt them? I would assume both. I would assume they do whatever's necessary. If it needs salting, they'll salt it. If it needs plowing, it gets plowed. I don't know exactly. Oh, look at the TD building. That looks cool at night. I like the green on the TD building. Pretty popular bank in the States too, Toronto Dominion. Thanks for the info, Vasily. Maybe that's what's confusing Google, right? Google doesn't know what to do with that kind of information, but in the end, it's all a building because somebody built it. by hand. It's not a natural wonder or anything like that. Both those structures are still buildings. Beautiful building there. Maybe Neville 6000 knows what that is. I believe this is City Hall that we're looking at. That's I could be wrong, but that's, I think, Toronto City Hall over at Nathan Phillips Square. A very interesting brutalist structure. I like the look of it. And we have our friend Rebecca Curiella-Lessie with us. Welcome, Rebecca. Nice to see you. No problem. Enjoy your lurking. Rebecca's from San Francisco. Yes, I figured that was City Hall, so that we're getting close to Nathan Phillips Square. There's the Four Seasons Center. And I don't know about you, but I like the look of City Hall. Even though it's a brutalist structure, I like it. Like, no, I don't love every brutalist structure, but that's one that I do. It's not, it's brutalist, but it still has like that rounded, you know, curvature to it, which adds a lot of dimension and interest. Anything, any sort of curved building like that, I find to be very nice. It's not strongly brutalist. The Burj Khalifa is much taller than both. That's fine. That's fine. We're not comparing Canada to Dubai or America to Dubai. Dubai does what Dubai wants. But the North American continent, which includes Canada, US, and even Mexico, CN Tower is the tallest man-made structure, regardless of what you want to say. Mohammed is with us. Hello, Robert. It seems chilly out there. What time is it now in Toronto? That's a good question. Just type in exclamation point time, and it'll tell you the time. Oh, actually, no. It'll tell you the time in San Francisco. I forgot to change Nightbot. Never mind. But maybe someone in the chat knows what time it is. Eric Mendoza is with us. Welcome, Eric. And our good buddy, the Ken Continuum. What's up, Ken? Nice to see you, my man. The OG live streamer from Toronto, one of the great Toronto YouTubers. Those of you who don't know in the chat, the Ken Continuum, welcome, sir. Thank you for welcoming me to Toronto and enjoying. I will enjoy the snow. If I'm coming here, I gotta have some snow. It's in January, right? Welcome, Ken. Now, I did grow up in Canada, but I do not like the snow. Like, I like looking at it, but I don't like living in it. You gotta shovel it, you gotta drive in it, you gotta walk in it, you gotta do this with it. It's like, oh. But I gotta admit, it is beautiful. Like, you can't say that the snow is not beautiful. Especially here in an amazing metropolis such as Toronto. Am I from Toronto? Well, I was born in Toronto, but I wouldn't say I'm from here. I'm from outside the city. I'm from the Toronto area, you could say. Not the greater Toronto area. You've never seen or touched snow in person, says Eric. Wow. So you've really... Well, obviously you're from Florida, so... You're not going to see it there, but... You're probably like, there's no reason for me to go north in January, and I agree. We have the beautiful Toronto sign. Nathan Phillips Square. Remind me in the chat, who's Nathan Phillips again? And the beautiful City Hall. You're saying Johnny's here, Liam? Is he live, y'all? So what do you guys think? I think Toronto City Hall is very nice. Sorry, I was just scrolling through the chat there, reading your guys. So one thing I don't know how to do really is ice skate. I guess I'm only half Canadian, right? Johnny said hello in the chat earlier, did he? Let's see. That's strange. I don't see any message from Johnny Strides, but if you are if you're here, Johnny, welcome. Very welcome, sir. I hope to run into you while I'm here, and Ken as well. That's strange that I don't see your chat there, Johnny, but everyone who says you're in the chat, I will assume that they're telling the truth here. So I'm not, but for some reason I'm not seeing your message, sir. But thanks you for joining as well. So Johnny and Ken, thank you for welcoming me to your wonderful city. Certainly a world-class city, certainly Canada's greatest city. And you can really see the beauty of all the architecture here from Nathan Phillips Square. Hey, Miss Lobo Bob. $7.29, Johnny Strides. Hey, welcome back to Teo. Okay, well, thank you. Robert, I think you should make a snowman. I don't know if I could really do that, Cole. I'd need someone to hold the camera for me. I believe this is it the courthouse? Old City Hall? I'm not sure, not exactly sure, but I love that amazing architecture from the 1800s. And then it's very nicely juxtaposed with all these amazing skyscrapers. Old City Hall, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought that was. Beautiful clock tower. He's like, I'm gonna hold. You're a pedestrian. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. That's what the driver's thinking right now. He's like, get out of my way, you stupid pedestrian. And I think Johnny has recorded many bad drivers in Toronto, so I don't really need to get into how they drive around here. It's pretty much the same in every big city. Half the people are not paying attention. Ken Continuum also recorded a short where some driver drove by, the guy kicked his car, and I think that short was like millions and millions and millions of views. So yeah, the streets of Toronto are, just got to be careful in any big city as a pedestrian, and if you have to let the car go, let the car go. And Manny Explores is with us. What's up, Manny? Nice to see you. Manny's also a live streamer from New York. Have a good night, Vasily. Hi, how far is Eaton Center from here? It's a good question. You guys tell me in the chat. How far is Eaton Center from here? Yonge and Dingus Square. Sorry, I'm just putting on my gloves. Bear with me here. Not that far? Okay, well, I think, am I going in the right direction, William? Very close, okay. I'm not exactly sure which street I'm even on right now. Okay, so this is the Bay Adelaide Centre. So I'm assuming at Bay and Adelaide. Just walk this way probably for a little while. I'm well, I don't know I think I'm going south, maybe north. Other direction. All right, let's turn then. Let's do a U-turn here. Daniel's with us. Welcome, Daniel. Bonsoir. Richard H is with us. Turn left at the next street. Okay. Oh, this is the St. Regis. Okay. When I get to Yonge, turn left again. Beautiful courtyard there. I like how those trees are lit up here. Is this a Scotiabank building? Yes, I think you're right, Neville, but I think well, that's problem is there's a 20-second delay in the chat, so when people give me directions, it's kind of difficult. I should have turned down the delay. I forgot to do that to make it low latency instead of normal, but I wasn't sure how my signal was really going to go here in Canada while I'm I have a US plan, so I mean I have a North America plan actually, but okay, so take a left here. We'll go north on Yonge, and we should hit Dundas in a bit, I believe. I think I see the billboards already. Oh, Cole was giving directions. Have you even been to Toronto, Cole? No, but you've watched so many live streams, it probably doesn't matter at this point, right? You probably know. I've watched a lot of live streams from Toronto too. I should know my way around better. Nice old school building here. Toronto Times Square, says Karina. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think it's very similar to Times Square, kind of. I mean, it's got the Eaton Center, though. Times Square doesn't really have like a shopping mall, but, you know, it's got the billboards. It's got the same look. It's got tons of energy over there. When people have New Year's Eve, I think it's packed down here. There's no ball drop, I don't think, in Toronto, but or any sort of similar celebration at Yonge Dundas Square. I think it's maybe just people hanging out. Oh yeah, fireworks by the lake. Yeah, yeah. I think most cities have fireworks. Gorgeous buildings here. Toronto's beautiful at night when all the skyscrapers are lit up. Such an amazing skyline here in this huge metropolis. Looks like an old school theater. I love the old school theaters. Plush Mickey from Hawaii. Got to make dinner at 6 p.m. over there. Welcome, Elizabeth. Enjoy your dinner. Beautiful domed building here. Very ancient Roman look to it. Yeah, this is very gorgeous. Very gorgeous building there. Looks Gilded Age, probably from the early 1900s. Early 1900s, they had a real renaissance in architecture. They brought back all kinds of styles from all over the world and from many different time periods. Making salmon sounds good. Salmon for 60. Primarily a theatrical theater. Okay, well that's even cooler. Toronto has a pretty big theater scene here. I remember they had, was it the Princess Theater? They've got all kinds of, this is a big theater city. Princess of Margaret Theater, that's right, yeah. I remember that, hearing about that. I've never really been to too many, well, I should say, when I say too many, I haven't actually been to a real, like, Broadway play, you know, like a real huge production, Phantom of the Opera style thing. Remember they had also that, was it the Pantages Theater or something like that? That's kind of one thing I saw on my bucket list, is to go to a real theatrical production. Got some well-lit scaffolding here, so if you have to walk under the scaffolding, at least it's well lit. Your favorite is the Four Seasons Center. Oh, okay. And I believe they're changing the name of this famous place here at Yonge and Dundas Square. I'm not even going to mention the name. I know it's not even right to even mention the new name, so we're going to still call it Yonge and Dundas Square. The Pantages Theater is now called the Ed Mirvish Theater. Ah, okay. Of course, this is Toronto's Eaton Centre here, the main entrance, I believe. I think this is the busiest mall in all of North America. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the iconic mall. Like when you say Eaton Centre, you know, this has been around. Like, this is the mall of Toronto. Beautiful billboards here. I know it's all advertising, but it looks darn good. I mean, I don't mind seeing these huge, well-lit billboards here. Wolfman. It could be called Doohan Square after actors James Doohan. Oh yeah, well why don't they call it William Shatner Square? At least he's Canadian. At least William Shatner has some sort of, like, you know, relation to Canada. Some meaning to Canadians. Of course, in this weather, you're not going to see like a million people here. But oftentimes it is really packed here at famous Young Dundas Square. James Doohan is also Canadian. Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. Let's go with that then instead of the thing that they want to do. Of course, it's not my city. I don't live here anymore, but I still feel like as a Canadian it should have something to do with Canada. I'm just scrolling through the chat, folks. Sorry if I missed anyone's messages.
Yo, I want one of those still. I'm not gonna lie. I want one of those still.
So I think I'm going west, right? Just gonna set you guys down here for a minute while I get my shit together. I'm gonna have a sip of water here. It's a nice cold night. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go west. My goal is to get towards like Queen and Bathurst area again. Cool. Got the cool streetcars here. Good H2O. I like my Aquafina. All right, have a good night, Carol. Thank you for joining us. I have no idea what time it is, but I'm sure it's late. Your headgear almost looks like a suit of armor that archers used to wear. Oh! We call it a toque in Canada. Call it toque. T-O-Q-U-E. I guess I better take this off so I can do this. $11.11. Nice. Good time. Any sort of palindromic thing is cool. I'm preaching to the choir. About what exactly? I can't even remember what I said 10 seconds ago. Sam. Is that Sam the record man down there? Is that still open? Oh, Tukes, yes, Tukes. Tukes. A lot of our viewers are not from Canada, though. So they may not have heard the word toque. Winter hat is often just used, or sometimes beanie in the States. I feel toque is very French. There's more cars on the streets, more people on the streets than San Francisco at night here in Toronto. Makes it feel a lot more fun to walk on the streets at night. You heard about Tukes watching SCTV. SCTV is such a classic television show. SCTV had so many funny actors from Canada. I believe was John Candy on there, Martin Short. I can't name them all because there's just a ridiculous amount of comedians from Canada. Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara are a funny couple. I mean, they're not a couple, but they are a couple of comedians who always did everything together, it seemed. Yeah, Miss Lobob remembers Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara. They're quite the pair, those two. Sam the Record Man closed down in 2007. Oh, that's too bad. Such an iconic store, Sam the Record Man. Right up there with Honest Ed's. Eh, Neville? Remember Honest Ed's? I'm sure you do, right? This is called Little Tokyo. Oh, interesting. Okay. That I did not know. We've got the Kimchi Korea house here. Korean food's very, very, very good. And we have our friend Ashley with us. Hey Ashley, nice to see you. Come on down to Ed's Orange Emporium. Sorry, I won't be coming down tomorrow to find you. Oh, that's okay, Yoshi. Welcome, Yoshi. I'm sure you're busy, right? Yes, I'm still in Canada. I was outside of Toronto most of my trip here, over where my dad lives, hanging out with my dad and my family, my sister and her family. And now I am in Toronto for a couple days, Then maybe I'll go somewhere else before I hit up San Francisco. You never know. You never know. Nene chicken. Oh, no worry, Yoshi. I'll probably be with Boom and Liam maybe during the day. I know if other people want to meet up and join in, I'd love to stream snipe some of my favorite live streamers like Johnny and Ken. I don't know if they'll be out and about, but if they are, I'll probably go try and find them and say hello. T-Shods, I think, does Saturdays, but hopefully I'll get a chance to meet up with T-Shods. And anyone else who would like to, you know, meet up, let me know. You're with Sapan? Yeah, I'd like to stream snipe Sapan too at some point. So we've reached Center Avenue. Harold Ramis says, okay, Miss Loba Bob knows everybody from the from SCTV and Canada's famous comedians. That's cool that you remember all those, Miss Loba Bob. Such classic actors and actresses. Chandler, hello Chandler. What's up, my man? How you doing? We are in the beautiful city of Toronto this evening, here at Yonge and I think University. We can go this way maybe for a bit, or which way would I turn towards Queen Street, Liam? Left or right? CN Tower looks so nice right now. Okay. Transit Explorer, alt account. Yahya, the transit guy, perhaps. Welcome. Thanks, Neville. Perfect. Just stepped in a puddle. It's one thing you got to keep an eye out for when it snows is stepping in a puddle and getting a soaker. Big puddle too. It's really, really fun when your socks are wet and it's really cold out. Nothing feels better than that. Empty streets, only snow. Yeah, well, I guess people are smart enough not to come out in this shit. Ashley's asking about her analytics. Some of my live streams have had 70% men. I do primarily, well, I'll tell you this, Ashley, and I'm going to be flat out straight with you. I don't like to mince words here on the West Coast Walker channel, all right? I don't like to mince words, all right? I like to tell it like it is. Sometimes people might find it offensive, but here's the thing, Ashley. If you do vertical, okay? If you do vertical streams, okay? And you're a pretty girl, you're a pretty white girl, okay, Ashley? You are going to have half of India and Pakistan in your chat, all right? Half of India and Pakistan is going to be in your chat if you're a pretty white girl doing vertical. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. I've seen your live streams, Ashley. It's all like Amir and Nitin and Mohammed and all these guys in your chat. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. That's what you get when you do vertical, okay? That's why most of us walktubers do horizontal streams. It's just completely different. I know that was offensive to some people, but that's just life, all right? If you're a pretty girl, that's what's gonna happen. Skystep Drones is with us. What's up? How you doing, Dre? Thanks for the shout out there on your premiere. I saw you there. Thank you for plugging my channel, my friend. Skystep Drones has an awesome, really awesome drones channel from the Bay Area. The footage that he gets is just unbelievable. Oh, Yoshi, you're welcome. Yoshi, you're welcome to join. We'll do a group chat. I'll let you know, later in the afternoon. It'll be afternoon because I'm going to have lunch and stuff, and then we'll start a live stream. Sorry, I brought the conversation into different territory there, but Ashley was asking, YouTube deletes my name when I mention it. Oh, that's so weird, Yahya. I thought you were going to go to Bathurst. You going to go to Queen... Yeah, I'm going to go Queen West, and then I'll make my way over to Bathurst. When am I coming home? Fairly soon. I should be home next week at some point, but I don't want to announce the exact dates. It's good to keep it, a little mysterious as to where I'm going next. Yeah, absolutely, Yoshi. We'd love to meet you again. I met you at the Triple T meetup back in August. You don't have Instagram, Cole? Oh, you must only have OnlyFans, right? You don't have Instagram. You only have OnlyFans, right, Cole? So, I think this is Queen Street West. Not the OF. The reason for all of the construction here is because the subway station is being built here. It's part of the Ontario line. Interesting. What's the Ontario line again? I know it's been mentioned on some of the chats. I mean, on some of the many different live streams, but I don't always pay attention. All right, perfect. Yeah, I think I saw the sign for Queen there. Thank you, Liam. This is a cute little house, Campbell House Museum. Love the old colonial style architecture there. Looks like a building right out of Harvard or something. Oh, welcome. Oh, awesome, Yoshi. We'd love to see you again, my friend. I didn't make any specific plans. It's just kind of whoever wants to join in on the jaunt. It's always just spontaneous, type thing. I do have plans with Boom tomorrow. And whoever else wants to join in with the live stream, well, you're absolutely welcome. Have you seen the University of Toronto? It goes on for blocks. Yeah, the University of Toronto is huge. It's the best university in Canada by far. McGill has a certain prestige to it, but the University of Toronto, when it comes to actual academics, there's really nothing else close because of the research. It's a massive research university. That's where the strength of a university comes, is in the strength of its research and of its graduate programs. Any school can offer an undergraduate program, a curriculum, but when you have the world's finest professors, and especially now the University of Toronto has really come to the forefront, because in 2024, just a few months ago in November, the Nobel Prize in Physics went to Geoffrey Hinton, the founder of artificial intelligence. This is not the founder, but the innovator of artificial intelligence, essentially. His group at the University of Toronto, it's Geoffrey Hinton, Ilya Sutskever, and Alex Kashevsky. They developed the AlexNet neural network in 2012, which absolutely revolutionized the world of artificial intelligence. Is now allowed for things like ChatGPT and Waymo cars, and all of that stuff is built on the work of Geoffrey Hinton. So even though he's not a physicist, Geoffrey Hinton shared the Nobel Prize with another artificial intelligence scientist. They're both computer scientists, but they won the Nobel Prize in physics, if you can believe that last year. That's how big artificial intelligence is. And the core discoveries came from the University of Toronto. The key aspect to this neural network algorithm called backpropagation was discovered by Geoffrey Hinton and implemented by the Russian and the Ukrainian scientists Ilya and Alex. Yes, the graduate program is what makes the university top-notch. Hilton Hotel elevators, okay. Did I see the Carter mural? Which Carter mural? See you tomorrow, West Coast Walker. Okay, sounds good, bud. See you, Liam. Take care, and we'll make time to meet tomorrow. Oh, the Vince Carter mural. Vince Carter mural? Where was that? Did I miss it? Hey JD, what's up, man? I loved Vince Carter back in the day. Oh, okay. Well, I may have missed it, but I will walk back around here tomorrow and check out the Vince Carter mural. Vince he changed the Raptors forever. Oh, I didn't miss it. Okay, I'm still gonna head down Queen towards where towards Bathurst, kind of where I'm staying. As we see another gorgeous view of the tallest building in North America. Regardless of what anyone says. Oh, that's okay. We'll get the mural some other time. I'll take some photos of it, hopefully later, tomorrow or something. Does anyone know what time the A&Ws are open? There's two A&Ws here that I walked by. One was at, I think, Palmerston and Queen, and one was somewhere else. Let me know if the A&Ws are still open. I might grab myself a teen burger if you can find out. Hey, Cynthia Sunflowers, how's it going? I mean, I don't have to get one right now, but if it's open till midnight, I might get one before midnight. Should be? Okay, cool. We'll check it out. Queen and Spadina. You want a teen burger? Oh, the Collingwood A&W's claw. That sucks, Chandler. How tall is Blue Mountain anyways, Chandler? Poutine, you've never had it, huh? Queen and Spadina's open 24 hours. See, now that's what I'm talking about, yo. An A&W that's open 24 hours, yo. That is where it's at. That's one good reason just to move to Toronto, for Christ's sakes. 24-hour A&W. Yes, please. I'll take that to the bank. Sorry, I've got... when you wipe it with a glove, it just makes it worse. Sorry, you guys are just going to have to deal with some streaks for a second here until it dries off. Blue's about 1,500 feet. Ah, gotcha. What time is it in Toronto? I don't know. It's 11 something, I think. It was at 11. It was 11:11 a while ago. Maybe 11:30ish.
They're not gonna stop.
11:35. That's what she said. That's right. Oh no, don't worry. Yeah, that joke is funny every time I hear it, even if it doesn't pertain to anything. You just have to say that's what she said, and it's like funny. Teen burger, but no onions. Oh, okay. No, I'll just get it with onions. I don't care. I like how they do the teen burger. Oh yeah, the teen burger comes with bacon. The teen burger's got like every damn thing on it. It's just damn good. 24 hours. Now that's just wrong. Never heard of such a thing. This is the one, right? Yep, open 24 hours. Do I miss San Francisco? Oh well, you know, I mean, I'll be back. It's not like I'm gone forever. Oh, interesting, Chandler. I didn't know that about Blue Mountain. Twice keeps coming. Oh, Twice. So, what song does Twice like? Medano, $20 super chat for an A&W combo. Oh, thank you so much, Medano. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate your amazing modding and all the support you've given to me on my channel, my friend. I don't know if I'll be able to meet you while I'm here in Toronto this week, but if not, next time, my friend. Or maybe you can come to San Francisco and hang out. Thank you so much, Medano. Oh, Neville says there's better burger places in Toronto, many of them independently owned. Yeah, I don't doubt that for a second, Neville. I don't doubt for a second that there's better places in A&W. But are they 24 hours and are they right by where I'm staying? I don't think so, Neville. And do they have a teen burger? They don't have the exact teen burger. Oh, so Twice is actually getting into the swearing now, huh? Twice is getting chippy. Come on now, Twice. Grow up. Well, everyone, on that note, I am going to call it a stream. The snow's coming down nicely now. I'm going to get myself a teen burger, go relax for a while, but tomorrow afternoon we'll be back on. Hopefully with a bunch of our friends, Yoshi, Liam, Boom, whoever else wants to join. You're welcome. We'll walk around, we'll chat, we'll hang out, we'll play mahjong. Who knows what we're gonna do? Thank you so much, Liam, Cynthia. Thank you, Juanita and Jazz, for being with us here. Israel, what's up, my man? Robert Sprite, Ashley, nice to see you. Chandler, what's up, bud? Miss Lobo Bob, thank you. And Tony from Australia. And Yahya, you'll be there tomorrow. You're welcome to join. Love to meet you again. Brent Stone. Thanks again, Medano, for the super chat. And all right. And Karina, nice to see you again. And also Elizabeth from Hawaii. David and Tamara, take care. Bye for now.